can't tell that motherfucker white. I'm like, I can't tell that motherfucker not to hate who he want to hate.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I literally was alive with my great grandmama, and my great grandmama, she would never ever be in the present with white folks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it wasn't because she was raised that the only whites found, the only blacks found, black and white folks.
Yeah.
She literally was out there in the field picking cotton.
Yeah, we're like.
She was in a slavery house.
Yeah.
She got her slavery papers. So she
That's
seen
crazy.
the beatings and all this shit.
Yeah.
So I can't tell that woman not to keep that hating on.
No, listen.
I couldn't tell that woman that keep her hating on.
She got them receipts, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we say, when it's cool to hate an individual, because if you hate a motherfucker that you know done something to you, I can't be mad at you, man.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna get online and be hating motherfuckers just because. You get.
One of my buddies at a comic in town, Dave Perdue, super funny guy, but he was talking about his grandfather was just like, "You've been to white people's house for food?" He was like, "Yeah." They go, "They let you in there?" He's like, he's like, "Grandma, it's way different now."
Oh,
he's like, it's way different now. And he goes, "All right." He goes, "All right, okay." He goes, "Well, don't bring him here." What's today? But there's races everywhere. I used to film like Southeast Asian weddings, so like Muslim weddings. So it's like, you know, a bunch of people, and the woman who I was filming with, she was a photographer. I responded to an ad being like, "Oh, I need someone to film Indian weddings," and so I started working with her, and I said something about her being Indian. She goes, "Oh, I get why I thought that. I said Indian wedding. That's just the easiest way." She was like, "I'm actually Pakistani." I was like, "Oh, my bad." And then she tells me, she goes, "Yeah. If you tell an Indian person that they're Pakistani, or you think they're Pakistani, they'll take it as a compliment. If you tell a Pakistani person you think they're Indian, they'll take it as an insult." And I'll tell her and go,
that's just like calling a Hispanic person Mexican.
But when she said that, like the insult, and I was like, you know what? I'm very white, so I'm not gonna say this, but I'm pretty sure what you said was racist. But I don't get to. I don't got. I was like, I don't gotta.
Long that check clown.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah. But I've filmed so many weddings and so many different people, and it is racism everywhere, and especially like Asian countries. Listen, I'm not saying it's because I don't know a lot of people, and so like when they're like, "Oh, you can tell the difference between like Korean and Chinese," I'm like,
"Oh yeah."
And but then like, they get so mad.
How can I tell you like I tell a motherfucker quick.
They all
like
hate Japanese people too.
Oh yeah. It's always look. Ain't that crazy? Every race got a ops within their race that they don't want to be considered. Like you got Africans that hate black folks as Americans. Real Africans, they hate black folks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I literally I tell you, I was fucking with this African girl, and you know what I mean. It took me time and time. I never fucked her. But as time went on, I was having a relationship with her. We was talking and we was driving and shit. And she finally came and told me, she said, "I was taught wrong about American black men."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "I was taught that y'all are so westernized that y'all want to be the white man. And you treat black women like you want to treat the white women." And she said, "I see that that's not true." And then I was like, "Well, I was always told all Africans hate black folks." And she was like, "No," she was like, "That's true."
No, I know, yeah.
She was like, in this, what you talking about, she was like, "I can go to your house, but you can't go to my house." My daddy gonna come out with that knife and stab you. He find out you been plucking me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't have that issue. I got a lot of African homies and African.
But I'm talking about females.
I think it's all.
I got a few females.
But see, have you been in a relationship with one of them? That's the thing. See, they can be friends with you, but when it come down to relationship,
we want like
they ain't vibing on that because they don't put the same stock.